Hi, I'm Ian. I'm one of the trustees of Community Moorings Scotland, and this short video is to explain a bit more about what community moorings are and to find out a little bit from the people who are involved on the team creating community moorings, exactly what they're for and why we're doing it.
What interests me about Community Moorings Scotland is what interests me about most social initiatives is that they enable individual people to make a difference in their communities and in the wider world. The canal itself is kind of interesting that when it was disused there were small groups of people that chose to keep little sections of it open, and as a result of those little sections being open, the entire canal eventually got reopened. Where I see Community Moorings Scotland right now in that story is that I think we're going to create some spaces along the canal which will kind of act as a bridge between folks who are on the water and actively using the canal and people in the communities around the canal. There can sometimes be something of a division between those two things, and the spaces that Community Moorings Scotland will create will reconnect communities with the canal in the way that many of those areas that were tiny little happenings 40-50 years ago are now really quite significant happenings in the communities that they serve. We're going to start the tiny little happenings that in 30 or 40 years will be very significant happenings around the canal.
Community Moorings Scotland is a charity registered in Scotland, and its members control the organisation. They do that by hiring and firing us trustees, but they also do that by making the important decisions on how the project should move forward and also how to design and how to run moorings from a boater's perspective.
I'm Seppi, I'm part of the Community Moorings team. I also live on the canal full time. The canal is for everybody, from any background, male or female. And if you join a group like Community Moorings Scotland, you've got the camaraderie and the support and the safety of people around you as well if you want to try this life out.
We set up community moorings for two main reasons. The first main reason being the canals are just too quiet. £100 million was invested about 20 years ago to reopen these canals, and they're a huge asset, especially the section between Edinburgh and Glasgow, the Millennium Link. What we want to do is to make sure as many people from local communities as possible can enjoy the canal. The second reason we set up community moorings is from the boater's point of view. Right now there's a monopoly on moorings. There's only one provider, and that doesn't promote innovation and it doesn't create choice in the marketplace. So we're here to offer an alternative to Scottish Canals moorings. We're creating real venues along the canals. We're linking land-based ventures with the canals themselves. An example of the way that we're linking land-based ventures with the canal is right here at Narrowboat Farm. This is our test site for community moorings, and the moorings themselves are linked with an eco-friendly market garden.
Hi, I'm Alistair. I'm involved in Community Moorings Scotland because I believe in the canals. I enjoy the canals and the water, and like many people, I believe that community moorings can help bring people together, can energise the canals and help them to be the places that people can really enjoy.